Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now, in this one, what I want to do is I want to show you guys how this RGB app works in the background, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to write your own custom like animations and stuff like that, and how you can run them in Termux, for example. Yeah. So this is how the animation will, or the script will look like in its final states. So head over to Termux, type in SU, then what you want to do is you want to go into wherever you download the script. So in my case it's SD card temp. In your case it'll probably be SD card downloads. And then to run it you want to type sh Asus RGB animations.sh, press enter. You'll be presented with the menu for the different kind of animations that you want to run. So probably the coolest one is if you press number 2, the kind of police animation here, like so. And then to stop the animation you press Ctrl C, so that'll stop everything. Then to run the script again, just type in the script name, run it. And then so number 1 is just the logo. And then number 3 is on both LEDs. And then number 4 is alternating between LEDs. So that's pretty cool. So that just gives you an example of the kind of animations that you can come up with yourself. And then if we run it again, the last one was just kind of an example. So it will loop through all of the animations like that the driver comes with, basically. That's all explained in the video. And so yeah, that's that. So what my end goal for this kind of thing is to create like a project where you guys can submit your own like animations and whatnot, and then in the RGB app itself I might add like an extra tab here. So as you can see we have settings, we have color wheel, then we have about, and then we might have an extra tab here for user custom animations and stuff like that. So I think that'll be pretty cool. So in this video I'll be kind of creating this from scratch. It'll be basically a bash script, and within the bash script I'll provide you with all the necessary functions and some animations as well, like as an example. So in this case, some user on my Telegram chat has been asking a while for a police kind of effect. So I'll guess we'll be making that today. And I'll also be explaining like how to control the driver fully, and showing you guys a little bit about how bash works. Now, in order to do this, you don't really need to know like bash scripting that much, but I suppose if you have done it before, it'll be handy. I'll try and explain it as best as I can. So I guess this will be a bash scripting tutorial as well. So yeah. So let us begin by creating, I guess, the project on GitHub. That would be like a good first place to start. I'll just put this in here so that this whole thing takes up the whole recording screen. So I'll go into my GitHub here, and we'll be using some functions from the RGB app itself. So as you know, the RGB app is open source and everything, so you know, it's all good. All right, for some reason I'm not signed in, so I'll need to sign in. Hang on a second. All right, and we're back, signed in nicely. So what I'll do is I'll just create a new repository. It's going to be called Asus RGB. Let's call it user animations, because that's kind of what I want it to be, so where you guys can submit stuff. And then in the app I'll probably like write a function that pulls from this repo, and then you can run the animations from the app itself if you wanted to. But for now it'll just be, you know, a bash script. So it'll be public, the license will be let's go with Apache license 2. I always use that one. And git ignore template will be, is there a bash script here? I usually don't use this. Okay, there isn't, so we won't have any. And we'll create a, fuck it, we'll do that later. So create that. Then we will clone this. So when you guys are cloning this, by the way, I use HTTPS because yeah, this is only for me. So let's pop a new window. Let's go into my Git directory. Let's see, do I have any kind of Asus stuff here? Asus, okay. Yeah, so I'll create a new, let me make this a bit bigger. Clear. So I'll create a new folder, Asus RGB user animations, then cd into that. And then I am going to git clone, oops, this here, and I'm going to cd into it, and then I'm going to open it in VS Code. So you can use any text editor for this. I just like VS Code. I use it at work and everything, so it's pretty handy. Make this a little bit smaller and make this a little bit smaller as well. All right, so that should be enough space for what we're doing. So we'll create a new file. We'll call it Asus RGB animations.sh. So this is telling the code editor mostly that this is a bash script. And then at the top here, user bash. This is again telling the editor that this is going to be a bash script. Let's see, why is that? Please upgrade. Okay. Just need to reload it. I haven't updated my plugins in a while, so let's see if that's okay. Yeah, that looks to be okay. Alright, so then we'll also make another file for notes. We'll just call it txt. And here we're just gonna grab a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I should make this a bit bigger so you guys can see what we're doing. Actually, I'll rearrange these windows a little bit, because technically we don't really need this like as full screen. So just move this down, and this will be easier to deal with. All right. So, like I said, my RGB app is open source. I'll leave a link to this actually in the notes. So actually I'll rename this to be Markdown, and RGB app is going to be this, and then our new repo is going to be this, like so. So now what we need is some code to control the RGB or the LEDs in the Asus RGB app. So we're gonna get that code. I'm just gonna put it in here, and it will be sh. So okay, so if we go into the app, let me make this a little bit bigger again. It's already on 120%, but sure, we can make it bigger. Go into source, main, this one here. Then we're gonna find systemwriter.java, and this is basically the backend to, why is it so small? Okay, geez, 300% boys, let's go. So this is basically the backend to the RGB app that actually controls the LED lights. So all the other functions, all the other classes in here use this when they need it. Now this stuff here at the top we can ignore, it's just literally making a shell. We don't need to do that. Now right to yeah, so this is making a shell again. Okay, so here's the good stuff. So right to color. So we're gonna grab this. We are gonna paste it here. So this will be right to color. And then obviously right now this is completely fucked. So we need to format a little bit nicer later on. But I'm just grabbing the stuff. Right animation. All right, we'll need this. Right animation, like so. And again, don't worry about this, I'll explain it later. I'm just gathering everything what we need. Now turn on and turn off. Let me grab that. Turn on, off, like so. We don't need this, we just need this and this, and we don't need this, and we don't need this. All right, turn on second LED. Is Rog tree. Okay. Why is this here? Okay, so there is kind of a different mode for Rogue Tree, because yeah, Rogue Tree is basically a little bit fucked. So for now, I'll just focus on the Rogue 2 since that's what most users are using. And Well, it should be the same really. CS mode. Yeah, code 0. Okay. Yeah, so we'll just use this for now. Well, actually, yeah, actually it won't matter. I'll deal with it later. The script will work with both by writing these commands separately, basically. So that'll be fine. Turn on second LED. Yeah, so I guess this is the turn on and off logo. So that's what that is. And this is the second LED. So let me just get rid of the stuff that we don't really need. Like so. And get rid of that. So I think that should be it really. Turn on second LED. Notification start. Yeah, so this is just kind of wrapper, notification stop, wrapper again. Rug tree crap. Yeah, we might actually need this. Or actually, no, we won't. Okay, so rug tree wake clock. Rug tree wake unlock, share preferences. All right, so this is actually everything that we need from this. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing, I suppose, is we will need to actually turn on the logo. So we will copy this. So we'll just make a basic one. So let's turn on the logo. Like so. That's all I need to do. So now that the logo is on, we need to tell it which animation to use. Yeah, so the animation is here. So let me just copy this and kind of fix it up a little bit. So what we want to do is we want to echo a number. So in this case, let's go with 1. We want to echo it to here. And we want to echo 1 inside here to basically apply it. Like so. Now the animation modes are, if I go into my app, so write animation is the function that we're looking for. So if we head over to back to here, what we're looking for is the animations activity. So this is let me grab my phone. Come on. Okay, there we go. So the animations activity is basically this page here. So everything you see here, and as you can see, we can select the different animation modes. So I'm just gonna copy what I have here for the animation modes. I should have like a something here for it. Okay, there we go. So this is what we need for the different animation modes. I will add them to the top of the script here. So animation modes. And I will just quickly format this off camera and I'll be back. All right, I'm back. So what I'm actually going to do is, instead of putting it inside the script here, I'm actually going to create a README file. README file is basically, you know, the thing that shows up on GitHub, like as the main kind of homepage for it. So this will be Asus Rog Phone RGB user animations. And so for now, I'm gonna do like animation list or build or yeah, driver animation list. So basically, because these animations that I'm about to show you are built into the driver itself, so that's where I'm gonna put them. So I'm just gonna copy all 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this should be 10, 11, 12, 13. So I'm just gonna copy that 15 dd and put it inside the README. Now I don't actually want them to be like that. So, and then if I do like that, oh wait, wrong thing. Yeah, preview to the side. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna look like on the repo. So yeah, I guess this should actually be a little bit smaller. Yeah, so like that. Alrighty, yo. Let's get rid of that. So, you see the number here. To change the animation, basically what we want to do is we want to supply a number there. So in this case, number 0 will be off, number 1 will be solid 1 color, and so on and so on. So let's do number 4. Which will be the rainbow, because that'll be easy, you know, to see and visualize. So now, to run this on the phone, we will need to push it somehow. So I'll show you guys how to like run it via tmux and via just ADB shell, I suppose. So now the first thing that we want to do is I'll just create like a simple file here, call it upload to phone.sh, and again it will be a user env or user bin env, Jesus, bash. So this just tells it that this is a bash script again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do adb shell mkdir p sd card temp. So what this is gonna do is it's going to it's going to create a folder inside your SD card called a temp, and then adb push Asus RGB animations inside here. That's all that's gonna do. And here we're just gonna do bash upload to phone, and there you go. So now inside the phone we should have this script inside here. So I'm going to show you guys how to run it from here first. So I'm going to spawn in another shell like so, And I'm going to go inside the phone basically. So clear, so adb shell. And you wanna become a root user, because these commands that we're running, it requires root access since we're writing to sys class, and you know, you can't do that since this is root permission only. So we're gonna go into the file that we created. So that was sd card temp. And I have some stuff here already, but as you can see, our file ended up here. So if I flip the phone around, you should see the logo start lighting up with the red or rainbow. So I'm gonna do bash Asus RGB sh, press enter. Bash not found. Oh yeah. So the phone doesn't actually have bash, but that doesn't matter. You can just use sh. So sh is basically a simpler version of bash. And as you can see, the second I pressed enter, the lights actually started working. I'll turn off my lights here so you guys can actually see it better. This camera is not very good for dark environments, but you don't really need to see, you know, crystal clear stuff. So yeah, that's how you run it here. And I'm just gonna use the RGB app itself to turn it off. So all right, so now it's off, and I'm gonna show you guys how to use Termux now, how to run it with Termux. So open up Termux, and then it's the same thing. You want to type in su. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna give you guys like a proper display. So and I think I have a script here pre-built. No, Android screenshot effect. I think it's inside scripts, Android. Yeah, Android screen view, perfect. Come on. All right, there we go. So now you should be able to see my phone properly. So yeah, it's a bit small, but I'm just here typing su. Gives it root access. Then I'm gonna go cd into SD card and temp. So it's exactly the same commands that we ran on the PC. And as you can see, we still have the RGB app. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do sh and then Asus RGB animations. And the second I press enter, you should see the LED start working, like so. And so that's the basic principle. And I'm gonna use my app to turn it off again. Now, oh Jesus, what is happening here? So, because we don't want to use this app at all for this in this instance, what I want to do is I want to turn this off once like it finishes, you know. So to turn it off, what I'm gonna do is echo 0 into here. So this will be to turn off, and this will be to set the animation mode to what was it? Rainbow, Jesus. And so here, before turning off, what we want to do is we want to run the animation for a little bit so that we can see it. So I am going to do a sleep of 5, which means it'll sleep for 5 seconds. Now from now on, I'm not going to be using termux because like it'll take too long, you know. So, but it's the same commands and everything. So I'll just, you know, use this. So I'm gonna upload the new script to the phone. And then in the phone itself, I'm gonna run the script. As you can see, it turned on, and then 5 seconds later, it should turn off. And there you go. Like so. So that's the basic premise of what we're doing. So now I'm gonna write some functions to basically handle all of this so that we don't have to, you know, copy and paste everything. So I'll briefly show you what a function is. So you have function, we'll just call it, you could call it whatever you want for now, but we'll call it test. Or we'll just call it first function. Why not? So it looks like this, and then anything inside here will be executed when we call this function. So for example, why don't we grab everything that we have here and throw it into the function? So the formatting here, you see the way I am doing tabs and stuff. So this isn't really important, but you know, it just looks nicer and it's easier to read. And I just realized you can't see the whole thing. So yeah, there you go. So that's how it looks like. And so when we want to run the code that we have in here, all we do is we call first function, and that will call the whole thing. So if we upload this to the phone again, and I'm gonna bring back this, and if we run it, as you can see, it's the exact same thing that we had before. But what I'm gonna show you now is if we call this function again, what's going to happen is this code is going to run here, and then when we call it here, it's going to run again. So what's going to happen is the LD will turn on for 5 seconds, turn off, and then turn on again for 5 seconds. So to better visualize this, I'm going to put in another sleep here for 2 seconds. So it's gonna turn on for 5 seconds, turn off, and then after 2 seconds it's gonna turn on again. So it's gonna run all of these commands here again. So upload to phone, and then on the phone itself, let's run it. So as you can see, it's on, off, and then 2 seconds later it's on again. Then after 5 seconds, it's going to be off. So that's the power of functions. You can group, you know, complex logic that you're going to call again and again into one thing. And it's easier, you know, to read it as well. So the first function, so these will be kind of like util functions here at the top. The first function is going to be turn on logo LED, and the logo LED is just simply going to be this. Like so. And then next function will be turn off logo LED, and it's going to be this. Now, so now our first function, what we can do is we can use these functions inside it. So what we want to do is we want to turn on logo LED, and then at the very end we want to turn off the logo LED. So if I upload this, well, if I upload it to the phone first, as you can see, the functionality will be exactly the same. There you go. So since we aren't really using the phone that much, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shrink this a little bit, like so you guys can see more of the code. Yeah, because, you know, yeah, sorry about that, guys. All right, so next function is going to be a little bit more complicated. But I'm not gonna explain too much because I don't really want this to be like, you know, a super bash script tutorial. I actually have bash script tutorials that I did like 2 years ago on my channel, so if you wanna learn more about bash, you can watch those. So next function will be select animation mode, or instead of select, just animation mode will do fine. So this function is going to be a little bit special. It's gonna use these two, and instead of the 4, we are going to pass this special variable here. So $1 means like arguments. It's kind of easier to show you what this means instead of me explaining it. So here we want to do animation mode 4. So as you can see here, we're calling this function, and we are passing number 4 as the first argument. So when this function runs, this will be replaced with this. So this will essentially be echo 4 when this runs. So yeah, as you can see, when I upload this to phone and run it, you get the exact same functionality. But now look at our code. It is really, really simple. You know, we turn on the LED, we select the animation mode. Animation mode, as you remember, is here. And we wait for 5 seconds, and then we turn off the LED. So what we can do is, instead of like having this inside the function, we can just call it like this, because I want to show you guys some stuff here. So we'll call it like this, and what we want to do here is, instead of turning off the logo, what we want to do is we want to wait for 2 seconds, and then we want to select a different animation mode. So animation mode, let's go with oh yeah, it's a bit messed up here a little bit. Let's go with quick 2 flashes rainbow. How about that? Let's go with number 10. So we select the animation mode of 10, and then let's sleep for 5 seconds, and then we will turn off the logo LED. So here what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on the logo LED, select the animation mode for the rainbow. We're going to play that for 2 seconds. Then we're going to change the animation mode to the quick 2 flash, or the rainbow flashes or whatever. We're going to play that for 5 seconds, and then we're going to turn off the logo LED. So you can see how powerful this can become. So I'll upload this to phone and then run it on the phone. So, and there you go, you can see it switched animation mode straight away and then turned off. So that is pretty powerful. Now the next one is we want to control this second LED as well, right? So I'm gonna put in some functions here. So function turn on second LED, and we are going to go back into our notes, because yeah, right animation, turn on and off logo, turn on second LED. So we want to grab these here, and we want to paste them in and obviously tidy them up. So don't worry about this for now. This just means run this and this, but don't worry about that. We won't be using that for simplicity's sake. And then we want to turn off the second LED logo. So function turn off, like so. And I'll just double check that that's, oh Jesus, what is happening here? Save. Did not mean to do that. Not bad. Okay, where is it? Yeah, so turn off is just echo 0 and echo 0. Yeah, so that's all right. So now we can turn on and off the second LED. So why don't we run this code again, but run it with the second LED instead. So second LED, and then turn off second LED. Was that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay, good. So we're gonna push this to the phone, then we are going to run it, and as you can see, it's using the second LED now. And there you go, turned off nicely. So now, next step, what if we want to use both? Well, you can just simply turn on the logo LED and then simply turn off the logo LED. Like so. Push that to the phone, run it, and there you go. Two of them are playing the same thing. Now, one thing is, you can't have a different animation playing here and at the same time having another animation playing here, because they use the same kind of code in the driver. So so you can't have, you know, like a rainbow here and then another glitchy rainbow here and so on. All right, so next step is we need to write a color, because some animation modes, for example, like solid 1 color needs, you know, a color. So how this works in the app is when I select like solid 1 color, for example, by default it will be white. But if we go into the color wheel, here we can change it, you know, to red, to blue, whatever, and whatever, like so. So I'm just gonna turn that off for now. So yeah, the color in our notes is a little bit more complicated. So as you can see here, it's quite a long command. So I'm gonna show you guys how it sort of works. So we'll create a new function. Yeah, just color. Well, because this is RGB, yeah, so color or fucking set. I don't know what to call this. Yeah, set RGB color. Yeah, why not? Let's just call it that. Let's paste this in and then just clean this up. So there is red, green, and blue. Okay. So echo. So we're gonna use, you know, this special things again. So like so, red PWM, get rid of all that. Now for our next variable here, we are going to use $2 because, you know, it's the second variable. That's how that works. And for our third one, you might have guessed it, we'll use S3, like so. And then finally apply it. Like so. Now this apply thing inside the driver kind of like updates the state, so if you're curious about why we use that in a lot of places, but that's the reason. So RGB, red, green, blue, if we go into here or in the new window, I'm gonna open up RGB color selector or something. RGB color codes, that should be okay. Let's see. Yeah, this website isn't great. Colors RGB. Yeah, this website, okay, HTML color picker, I think that would be the one. Okay. So yeah, this is a better website here. So let me just increase the size of it. So, I don't know, this isn't really the best. Maybe this one. Let me try if okay, Jesus, okay. HTML color view. Oh Jesus, come on. Yeah, like if you guys use GIMP, just get the colors from that. I'm just trying to find like a good fucking website. Jesus Christ, why are they all so bad? Oh my god. Okay, well, this isn't the best one, but it'll do us for now. Yeah, so I'll just quickly show you guys what I mean. So if you have GIMP, open that up. Go into this color picker. As you can see, you can have like proper, you know, here, and it'll give you the values here. So RGB. So for this specific color, red will be 169, green will be 48, and blue will be 17. But yeah, like, god damn it, man. Okay, we'll just use this for now. Oh wait, actually, there you go. This is what I wanted. So let us set our first color to, let's say, this nice purple here. Let me make this page a little bit bigger. Oh Jesus. Okay. So like so. Come on, go away. Like so. Select that. As you can see here, we have some values for RGB. So 198, 29, and 234. So the red value is this, the green value is this, and the blue value is this. So we're gonna copy these, go back to our app, And we, instead of all this stuff, I'm just gonna use the turn on logo LED, turn off logo LED. Okay. Now for the animation mode, we want to select like a color, or an animation mode that uses one color. So let's go with solid one color. Wait, what was that? Yeah, solid one color is 1. And then we want to write a color, so set RGB color, and paste in what we set, except get rid of the commas. So it's, you know, setting it directly. And then we want to sleep for 5 seconds. So let us upload this to the phone and let us run it. So as you can see, the color we selected is showing up. And so you can see where this is going, right? So if we find like a nice police color, so let's go with red. Copy these values here, set them here, and then we want to sleep for 1 second. And then we want to set 0 for red, set 255 for blue. So that means it's like, you know, full on blue. And then get rid of the commas here as well. So if I go into here and if I pick blue, this isn't like 100% blue. RGB. Yeah, okay, never mind. But anyway, that's 100% blue anyway, so. Here. And then what we can do is we can copy these again. Sleep 1 second. And so as you can see, this is kind of like the making of the police. So upload to phone and then run it. So it's red. Oh, my bad. I'm an idiot. This, I set it to green, so as you saw there, so this is meant to be 255. So, yeah. So let me correct that, upload it, and push it there. So as you can see, that's sort of how the police siren would look like. And we actually have everything we need now for the police siren. So let's actually change the mode to, where's the quick flash? Quick 2 flashes, so number 9. Let's go and change this mode to number 9. Upload that to the phone, or copy it or whatever you want. And so as you can see, this already looks like a pretty good police. So what we want to do now, so these are the util functions. So we just want to comment here, end of util functions. And then now what we want to do is write some R animations or custom animations, and then end of our custom animation. Now these are just comments, you don't need to actually put them in, but it like formats the thing nicely, you know. So here what we want to do is want to create a function for our police. So function police animation. And so what we want to do is we want to basically move everything into here. Oh Jesus. Like so. So now, if we call our police animation, it will basically be the same thing. Like so. But we want this to be, you know, running for a lot longer than here. And we can keep on copying and pasting this code, but there is a better way. So what we're going to do inside here is we're going to create a while loop. We are going to run it forever. And what we are going to do inside the while loop, so notice the indentation, we are going to set the color to red. We are going to sleep for 1 second. We are going to set the color to blue, and we are going to sleep for another second. And we don't need these anymore. And then here, to close off the while loop, we do done. So basically this means while true, so this means like while forever, do this bit of code forever. Yeah, I just realized that's not really a great idea because it won't turn off the LED at the end. So in order to make sure that we turn off everything once our script is done, I am going to do some bit of a magic here. So this is just going to make sure LEDs are off when the script exits. So I don't really remember the code for this, so I'm just gonna steal it. So bash catch exit codes. It's actually called trap. Using trap, yeah, so we should be able to find an example here. Let's see. Trap, is there like in all of them? Yeah, we'll need sig term anyway, or sig interrupt. Yeah, let's do this. All right, let's copy that. So what we want to do is we want to turn off logo LED, and we want to turn off second LED. Now interrupt for sig int. Yeah, we'll probably want to do this for a few of these. So sig hop. Okay. Oh Jesus. Yeah, sig term will be good, and sig kill will be good. Sig quit. I don't think we need abort. Sig hop. There we go. So don't worry about this, you can ignore it. This just means that no matter what happens to the script, if it crashes or whatever, I want to turn off the LEDs all the time. Now we'll need to do it for this one because since this will run forever, we'll need to press Control C to turn it off. So that's what that means. Hopefully it works. So let's copy it to the phone and let's run it. As you can see, no matter how long we sit here, it will always run this police siren thingy. So if I press Control C on my keyboard, okay, it's still running. What the fuck? Right, okay, that's weird. Okay, this should not be running in the background. Oh wait, never mind. It's fine. I got confused. Basically, these didn't work for some reason. It should be sig interrupt. Let's see. Yeah, that's weird. Let's see. Echo should be exiting. So I'm just gonna upload that real quick. What? Oh yeah, my bad. Alright, so if I press Control C, yeah, it should be exiting, but for some reason, like, it does work, but it doesn't turn off the logo LED. Oh, because I'm an idiot. I typed it in wrong. You see here, I made a spelling mistake. Okay. So now if we upload this to the phone, and if we run it again, then if I press Control C, what? Huh. Oh, wait, never mind. I'm an idiot once again. Forgot this was bash for a second. I was calling the functions incorrectly. Alright, it should work this time. If it doesn't, I'm just gonna stop the video. There we go, perfect. Video saved. So now you may be wondering, okay man, like I wanna use, you know, Termux. Well, you can. Where is this? Okay, there it is. So if I head over to Termux, you see here there's like a here at the top. Termux gives you like a keyboard. There is CTRL, so that's control. So if I just press the up button, run the LED, like so, and I just press control and then C, and there you go. So that's how you run it in Termux, how you would stop it basically. So yeah, let's go back to the script. So now we wanna, so that's our kind of police animation done for now. So I'm actually just going to get rid of that since we don't need it. It is handled here. You can ignore these. You can ignore these. Alright. So now that the police animation is done. So what other animation can we do? Oh yeah, I know, another one. So yeah, we'll actually continue on with the police animation, and I want to show you guys something cool. So we'll create another function, call it police animation alternate between LEDs. So you can see where I'm going with this. So what we want to do is we want to start off with the while an infinite loop once again. So what I want to do is we want to turn on logo LED. Then we want to set the animation mode to the thunder again, right? Quick to flashes is 9. Then what we want to do is we want to set the RGB color to red. Then what we want to do is we want to sleep for 1 second. Then what we want to do is turn off the logo LED. And then what we want to do is we want to turn on the second LED. So you see where I'm going with this? And then we want to set the color to blue. And then we want to sleep for 1 second. And then we want to turn off the second LED. So you can see where this is going now, right? So I'm just going to comment out this police animation. So yeah, oops, and then police animation, the longer one. So let me show you how that will look like now. I just turn off the screen here. It's not wasting any batteries. Now if this all works well, I think this will be pretty cool. So let's copy that to the phone and run it like so. As you can see, how cool is that? That is pretty cool, am I right? And then Control C should turn both of them off. So that is pretty cool. So now what we want to do is we want to improve this function a little bit more. So what I want to do is I want to be able to select whether I want to use the logo LED or the second LED for this animation. So yeah, we're going to use that through variables. So for example, here, if I do police animation and then second LED, I want it to react to the second LED. But if I do police animation logo LED, I want it to only use the first or the logo LED. So we're going to use that. We're going to use you know, the variables again, like here, but inside our animation this time. So we're going to use an if statement. If s1 equals, let's go with second LED, because that's what we have it here. So if equals that, then turn on second LED. Like so, and then else we want to turn on the logo LED. So I'm just going to test this first because I want to make sure it actually works properly. Yeah, so police animation, it should be running with the second LED, and it is. Like so. So that works. So that's good. And then if I run it with the logo LED, oh, okay, something is not working. Did I not upload this properly? Okay. Or did I mess something up? Yeah, so this should be using a logo LED. I think it is just a problem with this thingy. I think it needs to be like this. Let me just double check that. Nope. Okay, try this. I'm not sure if it supports this. Okay, I think that that's going to work. Okay, and then if I comment this out, it should be the second LED now, and it is. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so I would just didn't get this quite right. So yeah, basically what you want to do is you want to compare the variable that you pass in here. So in this case, either this one or that one. And based on that variable, if that variable is second LED, you want to turn on the second LED. And if it isn't the second LED, you would want to turn on the logo LED. So in this case, to turn on the logo LED, you actually don't need to pass anything in. You can just leave it like this, and I am fairly certain that should work. And it does indeed. So yeah, that's perfect. So whenever you want to use the police animation with the second LED, just pass in this. And then we'll also want a third option. So police animation, both LEDs. So we want the third option to do it with both LEDs. So here, what we want to do is we want to do elif, then both LEDs, then we want to do else to finish it off. So as you can see, if the argument that we pass in is second LED, just turn on the second LED. But if we pass in both LEDs, you wanna turn on both of these. And if it doesn't match any of these, it will only turn on this. So that's how that works. So let's try it there with both LEDs. As you can see, it works nicely. And if we wanna only do it with the second LED, it works nicely. And if we only want to do it with logo LED, it works nicely again. So as you can see, we're using the same function we're using like the same function call for multiple different outcomes, basically. So as you can see here, now it's kind of annoying changing between animations and so on. So what we want is we want a good menu. Now, I have written menus in Bash before, so I am just going to borrow one of them. Because why not? You know, why not? So yeah, let's go into my GitHub. So we don't need anything from here anymore. We have like everything that we need. What the hell is this? Just please. Okay, so I know I have a good menu inside. It was that Wear OS thing. No, where? Oh yeah, the Tick Watch. Yeah, Tick Watch all-in-one tool. So this is just a glorified Bash script. So I'm just gonna steal the menu code from here. Okay, it's probably at the bottom somewhere, to be honest. Yeah, there we go. So print menu, then while choice. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do a bit of UI stuff here. So yeah, print menu is here. So I'm just gonna copy this function here. Number 2. Okay, so menu code hello, like so. So we don't need this anymore. So here we have some colors. I'm actually just gonna keep them because why not? So the colors are just variables. You don't have to worry about this. Number 2, menu code below. So this is just colors for menu. Yeah. Print full line, print empty line, print header. Okay, so I'm just gonna pause the video while I make this menu. Alright, so I simplified the menu a little bit. So yeah, here we have the menu code like before. Some colors. These are just, don't worry about this at all. Just know that this is white and stuff like that. So yeah, the print menu function itself, it changes the color to green, and then it just write some stuff here, and then prints out the menu here. And so I'll show you how that looks like. So I already pushed it to the phone. So yeah, it looks like this. And so on Termux, if I just clear this, and I go to the, where is it? Okay, there you go. So you can see it looks like that. It looks pretty nice. So now the next step is we need to capture the input. So as you can see here, press 1 to run police animation, press 2 to run police animation, and so on and so on. And then E to exit. So we'll need to take care of that. Now for that, we'll go back to the repo here, and I am just going to copy all of this. I am going to paste it here. And for now, we only have 3 choices. Well, 4 if with E. Yeah, so we don't need any of these. Yeah, we can leave that. All right, so if choice equals 1, so what we want to do here is we want to just run the police animation as is. Because for choice 1, we said we want to run the police animation on logo LED. Now for choice 2, what I want to do is police animation, second LED. And for choice 3, we want to do police animation, both LEDs. And then the rest we don't need, so I am just going to remove all of this stuff. Except the last V, of course. Like so. So that should give us a nice menu. And then here we probably want to do echo yeah, actually here we want to do echo press Control plus C to stop animations, like so. So this is just letting the user know how to actually stop the animations. So let's push that and let's run it. So I'm just gonna turn the phone this way. So as you can see, nothing's happening and it's asking us to press button. So let's press the number 2. And there you go. As you can see, it is running nicely. And then we can press Control C to stop everything. And then we will need to run the script again. And this time, let's do it on both LEDs. So let's press 3. And there you go. It is running on both LEDs. Press C. And then pressing E just exits the script. It also prints. Yeah, so while choice is not equal. I wonder why it actually does that. Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Or actually, let's make this a little bit better, I suppose. So we'll exit like straight away. So if choice is E. Then what we want to do is we want to exit 0. So exit 0 just means it exited okay. Like so. I think this will just look a little bit better. So when you press E, it just exits straight away. You know, there's no pressing Control C and whatever. So let's see how that looks like on. Oh yeah, the screen's off. On here. So let me run the script. As you can see, nothing here. And if I press number 2, the LEDs are blinking. And then I just press, oh yeah, you can actually see it here. And you can press Control C to stop. Like so. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. You can run it from Termux nicely. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, we don't actually need this print menu function, but whatever, it's nice to have. Yeah, so if you want to add your own animation, so like when you're making when you're editing this code, if you want to add your own animation, what you want to do is you want to just write an animation function. So this one, I wanted to let's see, what do I want it to do? I wanted to go through every animation. That's what I want to do. So let's do that. So function, and we will call it, let's say, going through all animations, animation. It's kind of a weird name, but I am going to copy this logic here. Let's go to Y, because I wanted to have, you know, or actually, nah, never mind. I actually don't want that. I don't want that. Yeah, so going through all animations, this will be while true do. Yeah, this auto suggestion is pretty much what I wanted, except instead of from 1 to 9, I want to go from 1 to 13. From 1 to 13. Yeah, so what this will do is it will go through every single one of these animations. Now, because some of them use colors, so we want to set, you know, some nice color. So what was the function to set colors again? Yeah, set RGB color. Set RGB color. Let's go for, let's just create something nice, you know. Where are we? Color picker. Let's pick a nice color. What's a nice color? Let's go orange. Yeah, I think orange is nice, right? Let's see. I want like a nice looking orange. Yeah, that's a nice looking orange. So let's copy these. Like so. And then we will sleep for 1 second. So actually this, since we kind of set it at the top, we probably want to, you know, set it here. Okay, this is a little bit formatted incorrectly. Okay, there we go. And then we want to, well, let's actually turn on the logo LED first. Turn on logo LED, turn on second LED. So we want to go through each animation for all of the colors, basically, for 1 second. Kind of weird. But anyway, once you created your function, what you want to do is you want to head over to the menu code. So here, and you want to copy this like second last line. So in this case, I copied the one with 3, increment this, and then to run all animation. To run all animations. Well, it's actually all kind of oh Jesus. It's all like driver animations, because we aren't like writing, you know, custom one like we did for the police. So it's all like driver animations. So that's more accurate for number 4. And then, so once you have it inside here, it will show up in the menu, but if you press 4, it won't do anything. So you need to go down here. You need to copy this line, paste it, change this to 4 or whatever you set it as, and then going through all animation. So if we set that, and if we run it, as you can see, we'll have 4. So if I press 4, for every second, it should change animations. Okay, it looks like it's not. Let's see what is the issue here. Animation mode I. Yeah, it should be setting it. Actually, instead of here, let's go into animation mode. Animation mode. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it's not setting it. Let's do echo setting animation as 1. Let's see what actually gets printed out. So I'm gonna press Ctrl C to close it, upload it, run it again, press 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, so this isn't creating the numbers properly. Awesome. Okay. So it's actually literally passing in this for some reason. Maybe if I do this. Let's try this. 4. Yeah, it's still passing the wrong numbers. So what I need to do is I need to Google how to actually do it. So bash loop through numbers. Yeah, range of numbers. Not SH. Okay, so yeah, since we're using since we're not using like bash, it's using goddamn sh. So loop numbers using sequence. Yeah, 2 separate. Well, I don't want 2 separate sequences. Okay, let's try this. So should be the same. Yeah, so we'll do in steps of, well, we'll do from 1 in steps of 1 up to 13. All right, this should work. Let's try it out. Number 4. Yep, that should, yeah, that works. So as you can see, it is going through all of the animations nicely. And then goes back to 1, so as you can see here, setting out. So it's actually handy debugging, but we don't want this to be displayed to the user. So actually this should probably be 2, since 1 is kind of too fast, so sleep for 2 seconds. And then we want to delete this line here, since, you know, we just use that for debugging. We don't actually want it. So yeah, that's kind of the stuff that you can do. So yeah, hopefully this kind of explained it, how to use this script and everything. So yeah. So I'm gonna do a run through. What we have here, kind of like, I'll put this in at the start of the video. So yeah. All right, so here's how you would run the script, basically. I'll increase this a little bit. So this is the end, what we got to in the end. So what you want to do is you want to fire up Termux, and then type in SU to go into root, and then navigate to wherever you have downloaded the script. So in my case, I downloaded in SD card temp. If you downloaded online, you would use SD card /downloads or whatever. And then to run it, you type in SH, and then Asus RGB animations, press enter. You'll get a nice menu here. So press number 1 to run police animation on the logo LED, number 2 to run it on second LED, number 3 to run it on both LEDs, and number 4 to run like all driver animations, and then E to exit. So as you can see, there's nothing here, and when I press 1, you get this nice police RGB here animation. And so to exit, as you can see, the script tells you press Ctrl C to stop animations. So Ctrl C, this will exit the script and it will stop the animations again. So if I run the script again and I press number 2, it's gonna use the second LED for the police. Then Ctrl C to stop it again. And as you can see, it turns off the all LEDs the second it stops. So that's pretty good. Now number 3 is both of these on at the same time. Number 4, oops. Then number 4 just kind of loops through all the kind of animations. like so. I just realized I forgot to include another animation. God damn it. So yeah, police alternate between LEDs, so I forgot about that one. So I'm actually just gonna add that in as number 4 instead. Number 4, and this one will be number 5. So to run police animations on alternating LEDs, like so. And then if I scroll down here, I am going to copy this, paste it, change this to 5, and then police animation, like so. Going to upload this to that, and I'm just gonna redo that whole thing again. God damn it. Okay, where are we? Number 3. All right, so I am going to exit this and exit the termux. Yeah, so this is how the animation will, or the script will look like in its final states. So head over to termux, type in su, then what you want to do is you want to go into wherever you download the script. So in my case it's SD card temp. In your case it'll probably be SD card downloads, and then to run it you want to type sh Asus RGB animations.sh, press enter. You'll be presented with a menu for the different kind of animations that you want to run. So probably the coolest one is if you press number 2, the kind of police animation here, like so. And then to stop the animation you press Ctrl C, so that'll stop everything. Then to run the script again, just type in the script name, run it, and then so number 1 is just the logo, and then number 3 is on both LEDs, and then number 4 is alternating between LEDs. So that's pretty cool. So that just gives you an example of the kind of animations that you can come up with yourself. And then if we run it again, the last one was just kind of an example. So it will loop through all of the animations like that the driver comes with, basically. That's all explained in the video. And so yeah, that's that. Alright, so yeah, I'll throw that in the end of the video, or at the start I mean, to show people what we actually did today. So I am quite pleased with this. In the readme, so I'm just gonna write some instructions. So download the Asus Rog Asus RGB animations.sh to your phone and run the script in termux as root. Yeah, I have a video made for this. Will update README with the video link soon. So yeah. Yeah, I suppose I should kind of describe the functions as well. So let's see, tree. So making your own animations. So making your own animations. For now, the script is Wyatt. Simple, so just create a function and add it to the menu as shown in the video. Yeah, the script comes with some util functions that you can use. These include, let me just open this to the side. Yeah, these include turn on logo LED, turn off logo LED, turn on second LED, turn off second LED, animation mode, set RGB color, and yeah, that's it. So the script comes with some util functions that you can use, so that you don't need to interact with the driver directly, and it's easier to use and read. Like so. So I think that's pretty good. Kind of lists all the functions that you can use. Yeah. Let's see how that looks like here. So yeah, making your own driver animation list, making your own animations. Yeah, I suppose for the driver animation lists, use these with the animation mode, oh Jesus, function. These are explained in the video. These are explained in the video. This is just for reference. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is let's see, do we have anything weird here? Yeah, we don't need notes anymore, so I'll notes. Let's see, what else do we have? Yeah, so everything here is okay. Oh yeah, I suppose in the here I should mention it. Make your own animations. What is upload to phone.sh? This is just a handy developer script that I use to copy the Asus RGB animations to the phone. because that's all it does. Copy from the phone. It will copy it to your SD card temp folder. And then you can ADB shell into your phone and run the script by typing sh SD card temp and then Asus RGB animations by typing su to get root access and then to run the script. Yeah, so that's exactly what you do. Let's see how that looks like at the end. Yeah, it looks pretty dope. Yeah, probably will put this on its own line, cause you'll look better. Why? Oh yeah, my bad. It should be like this. sh. Why is it? Okay, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, like this is. Yeah. All right, that's okay. And I guess I should do the same thing with this. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, something messed up. What is happening here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I guess I had it on one line. Okay, so by typing su to get root access and then that to run the script. Yeah, I think that's pretty clear. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with them. That's okay. So let me git add everything and then git commit initial commit and then git push. And then here we should see it. Okay, so let me go into, oh Jesus, come on. Let's see, repositories, user animations. Let me quickly start this. Yeah, so there you go. Just download it here. And you are all set. So yeah, thanks for watching and bye bye.